We live in a world where rich people are above the law, and you may not believe that, and if you don't, it's because you're immature and your eyes are not open to what's happening around you. But the truth is, you and I would probably get arrested for literally everything I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm talking about all of the normal people, and if you happen to be rich watching this video, that's kind of weird. I don't expect rich people to be watching my type of content because it calls out a lot of their bad behaviors. But anyway, if you are rich, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, here's the thing. I truly believe that famous and rich individuals get away with so many different things, and we're going to talk about the recent ones that happened on the YouTube space. So you may not know some of these people, and that is fine. I'll explain what each of them did one by one, okay? So if we look at James Charles over here, James Charles a few years ago got caught inappropriately messaging minors for adult content or in an adult inappropriate way, and I'm trying to keep this video clean because I want these videos to be spread as far and wide onto the internet, because a lot of people need to start calling out the hypocrisy in the society. But anyway, here's the thing. He got caught sending very actual charged messages to minors and his straight fans. He was trying to use his fame and fortune to even manipulate his straight fans into doing gay activities for him, like sending pictures and nudes and like these types of crazy things. But yet he is on YouTube. He's still on YouTube. He still has a platform, right? He's making like 700,000 views. This was posted 10 days ago. 3 days ago, he still has a platform. Why is that? Like, the thing is, and I know people would say, oh, that's just bad for business, what I'm about to say, but if I was in control, if I was in charge, people like them would go, boop, bye, that's it, disappear, you're gone, right? And then the thing is, I would also put it in the terms of service or whatever contract that you sign up with YouTube, that if you break any laws while on YouTube, like let's say you literally do criminal stuff like what James Charles did, you will be fined. You will be fined a decent amount of money and you will be kicked off the platform. I think a lot of people forget how powerful of a motivator money is, you know, and I really do think that if their pockets start hurting, they won't be acting like the creeps that they are. Anyway, we're going to talk about Dr. Disrespect next. Now, Dr. Disrespect admitted pretty recently that he was inappropriately messaging a minor, and it got to the point that it may have been actually charged as well, you know, like, and this is the thing that kind of pisses me off, right? Listen to the words that I gotta be using while I'm describing these absolute freaks, right? I can't call this guy an FAG because I will get kicked off of YouTube. That's hate speech. But he can prey on his audience. He can literally prey on them like a predator and still have his channel. Tell me how that makes sense. I can't call this guy a PDF file without getting flagged on YouTube or possibly getting my channel removed. But he can go ahead and talk to a minor inappropriately and still be on YouTube. It's kind of crazy how that works, isn't it? It's like, you know, rules for thee but not for me, and it really is an eye-opening thing. You know, I can't call Chris Tyson a he, even though he was born biologically male and still is biologically male because he has XY chromosomes. I can't call him a he because that's hate speech and I should be banned. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how is that fair? But he can go ahead and prey on multiple minors, send them inappropriate adult content, groom them, and still have his channel up. This is his channel. This isn't a fan page. He just pretended. He changed the name, and yeah, he still has his channel up. This video was uploaded 4 days ago and it has 42,000 views. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of people clowning on him in the comments here. You know, this guy starts off by saying, guys, stop sending hate comments, I can't like all of them. That's kind of funny, but anyway, you get my point. How is it fair for these people to be above the law? It's not fair. But if I was to say that this guy is a guy, there's a very real chance that I can lose my channel. There's a very real chance that I can lose everything that I've built up. You know, I'm getting punished for using wordy words, but they're not getting punished for grooming kids, being predators towards kids. You see what you're starting to see the picture I'm painting here? You're starting to see the one-sidedness of our society. I want you all to look at this. Look at Big Cheese over here. Mr. Cupcake himself is back on YouTube and his channel is still up. Why? You know, now, I'm not gonna lie. I think every single person that I've mentioned so far deserves to be treated like EDP. How he was banished to the Shadow Realm. But the thing is, he doesn't stay banished, right? Dude is like a freaking skin rash that just keeps coming back, right? And every time you see him, you're like, bro, go away. No one wants you here. And the same goes for each and every one of these. This person here especially. In my opinion, we need a lot more evidence about his situation for me to 100% solidify my hate towards Dr. Disrespect. But if it's 100% proven, let's say those messages get released, then yeah, you need to get the fuck out too, right? And then we you know, we can't talk about these people in too harsh of a way because they're protected ultimately. You know, with the whole Mr. Beast situation that happened recently, you even have people coming out and admitting that their comments are being deleted and they're silencing the truth because the powers that be only care about money. That's all it is. Our say doesn't really mean much to these people. That's the truth, and it's a scary thing. You know, it's almost like y'all remember this scene from The Boys? I'm gonna play this. Yeah! So this is the scene where Homelander zaps one of the people that was protesting against him. I think they threw a can of Coke at his son, and he straight up murks that guy in broad daylight. He deleted that guy in broad daylight, and everyone started cheering, and Homelander is like, all right. So yeah, so I want to talk about these types of fans for a second. Let me see if I can get his face here. Let me see if I can get the shot here. These are the fans that allow people like this to stay around, that allow people like this to stay around. That's the type of fans we're dealing with. These are the weirdos of our society that go and support these types of individuals even though they've committed heinous crimes, in my opinion. James Charles should have faced some type of jail time for what he did. Chris Tyson should be facing some type of jail time for what he did. Big Chungus over here should be facing the same thing. It's the same. You know, a proper investigation needs to be done into the Dr. Disrespect situation. But as I said at the beginning of this video, these people are above the law, you know, and it's very obvious. But people like me, when we talk about it, we get shut down. We get silenced. Our videos get suppressed, or it gets disliked, bombed by the fans, right? By these absolute weirdos. These weirdos who just sit and watch and binge garbage content from garbage people like this. You know, that's what happens to people like me, you know, and it's just hilarious. But there's one more person that I need to talk about here who, in my opinion, is just as bad as the rest of them. Now, you're gonna be like, oh wow, I can't believe you're comparing Logan Paul to these predators. But no, Logan Paul is a predator. That's what he is. Logan Paul preys on his own fans, right? And he's done it multiple times. He has this really like a nice guy persona on the internet, but ultimately, if your eyes are open, you'll see Logan for what he really is. He is a greedy, narcissistic motherfucker. He only cares about those dollar bills, y'all. That's all he cares about. Logan doesn't give a fuck, a flying fuck, about any of his fans. That's the truth. And here, you know how I can say that so confidently? Because dude has not paid back the money he promised that he would. If he really did, if he was really sorry about all of the people who lost their money, this video here with CoffeeZilla would not be would not have been created. You know, everyone would have looked at him as, oh yeah, you know, he's redeemable. You know, he really gave back the money that he said he would, and this would not be happening. But that's just the world we live in, man. Logan is allowed to scam people and get away with it. He's allowed to scam people and get away with it, and we just have to accept it because all of us are a bunch of fucking nobodies. You know, we have no power, we have no millions in the bank, we don't have powerful lawyers or powerful people in high places. Like, we just don't have those things. The most you can do is talk about it on YouTube or Twitter or whatever social media platform that you're on, and hope that you don't get banned. That's just the sad state of our society right now. But anyway, I wanted to just give my takes on this. It's a bit of a rant, I know. But if you agree with any of my takes, if you think that these people should really face much more dire consequences for their actions, go ahead and like and subscribe. You are the type of people I want on this channel. You are the type of people who see something wrong and can openly admit that they're not okay with it. That's the type of individuals I want around here. And yeah, you know, everybody else have a good rest of your day, okay? I'm out.